Hey dude, Thub again, and it is Monday after Canada Day, which makes it a stat holiday, so nothing's open and there's only a few things that I can do, but we're still going to make good use of this day. So this end of the month mad dash was a success. I managed to pay my rent, and I actually had a little bit left over afterwards, so I decided to treat myself to something nice, and I bought a new toy. I have a couple ideas as to what to do with this, but I've always wanted one, and I know the smart move is to get the corded one, but it's like a low-tech lightsaber. I can cut anything, anywhere. How could you not love that? This is like the older one, and it's not. I paid $60 for it. Anyway, while I was out picking that up, I grabbed it off of Kijiji. Of course, why wouldn't I? I hopped in a few dumpsters and I found some other stuff. Woo! That wasn't actually the plan for the day though. I need the space in the car right now, so let's get that junk out of there. Little piece of brass. Alright, there we have another nice fat bin of wire, some aluminum garbage, and just a couple pieces that are totally worth stripping, as well as this here kennel. It's not a particularly good one, but I bet someone will buy it for $10. And I'll point this out too, I also found a box full of bottles, so nice. Now we're gonna load up the donations. You guys are probably getting pretty sick of seeing this front yard by now. Now these things, I'm actually surprised no one bought, but I guess they're just out of season. Alright. Ding! Tight. Now I saw something earlier I didn't have the space for, so we're gonna go see if that's still there. What are the chances? Come on, baby. Survey says, kind of. Last time I drove by, there was a really pretty bed frame there, but it ain't there anymore. I found these while I was out too. I just can't help myself. There's another spider in my car. Oh, another one. Come on. Out you go. Ugh. Fine. Whatever. He's decided to stay. That's fine. There's also this thing, which is... This thing is like a really deep picture frame, which I kind of think, like, it needs a backing. Have you ever seen those infinity mirrors? That's what I kind of have in mind for that. I might make the time to make it, and I might not. We'll just have to see, but it doesn't take up that much space, so if I need a really cool gift for somebody, maybe I'll make one of those. Now, I've actually tracked down another Kijiji pickup. This guy's truck is filled with bags of bottles, and the whole time I've been behind him, he keeps losing one every couple of seconds. We're in a slower area of the road now, so he's probably not going to lose any more. Aha! Now this here is the Milwaukee Red Lithium XC extended life battery. It's not the 2.0 and it's not the 5.0, so it's not like one of the super expensive ones, but I think the extended life is something that I'll need for that reciprocating saw, and because it's kind of a power-hungry device, and I think those compact batteries that I have for my drill are just not going to cut it. I only paid $15 for it though, which is a pretty stinking good deal, if you ask me. Nice. Now, holy cow, I have a hard time dealing with ISOs sometimes. Now we're going to quickly unload that dresser because there's a couple other things that I didn't have space for that we're going to need. Now it is going to need a little TLC, but there's nothing I can't handle. Yeah, it's missing a little bit of the finish. And look at that patina. Yeah, I love seeing that green. That means these are actual brass. Needs a little bit of a touch-up, but with a clean and a wax and a little bit of glue, it's going to look amazing. And it's mostly real wood, so I think it's actually a really nice piece despite the poor condition. The fair condition. Now let me show you what else I found. Aluminum barbecue. Well, that was fun, but here's something interesting. The fellow who put that out there, he popped out just as I was getting started, and he said it was fine. That's why he put it out there, was so someone could scrap him. But we got to talking, and he actually really liked this car, the Toyota MR2. It looks really cool, but apparently he's gotten real good at putting a V6 in them, and I bet they just rip. They sounded really fun. We talked for a while. Maybe someday he'll sell me one. I got a little distracted. Whoa! Hello. Hello there!
Hi, Brad. Good knife?
I got a little distracted. I was out hunting for treasure, and I know of something else down the way. And then I ran into my buddy Jordan.
What's up?
And we ran into my buddy Hans. And this is actually sort of his storage space. Nobody lives here.
Right, that's the one. I don't live here.
Yeah, no, nobody lives here, but it's a nice little space to just stop and sit. Figured I'd share that with you guys because it's definitely not something I planned on. But hey, fun things happen. Yeah, they're good dudes. I haven't seen them in a while. Hans is pretty cool, actually. See, he doesn't live there, and that's not his motorhome. There's just a fella nearby that lets him hang out and store some stuff when he needs to, and you know, it's just a convenient little spot in the middle of his route to pause and reflect. Oh, hey, look at that. That's interesting. I certainly don't need any of it, but it's kind of cool. Kids' toys are a weird thing to resell, I think. But I bet I could grab all of them, and if I cleaned them all up, I could sell the lot of them for maybe, I don't know. That's kind of a cool idea. I don't really have the space right now, though. Now, I actually gave Hans the 2 bags of bottles that I found, and maybe he needs them more than I do, but like, he's super generous and he's really friendly. He offered, I mean, he gave both me and Buddy a beverage so we could, and we just hung out and chatted for a while, and his little, he's just a cool fella. Plus, he also gave me the location of a car battery, just because it's something that I'm after, but it's not really something that he can do because he bikes around looking for bottles, and it's a difficult thing to fit onto a bike, and plus it's a completely different location. It's just not really his jam. Super helpful guy. Anyway, here we are. A half a barbecue. Alright. Not bad. Hold on now. What's this? Oh! Yeah, I see a couple things I want out of this. $0.50 in bottles and a couple pounds of brass. Wasn't expecting that. Hey. Hello. Love it. See another one. But you know we taking that. But also, there's this table, which, yeah, it's definitely made out of real wood, and it's even got a little drawer. Beautiful. Looks like we're having a furniture week. Yeah. Are there any other goodies out here?
90.9 FM here in Calgary, Alberta, and broadcasting on Treaty 7 Lands.
CJSW 949.
Okay, seriously, that has got to be it. Okay. Roll off bin. Nothing but trash in that bin. Goodness, where does the time go? The day is pretty much over. At least I gotta call it quits and go in and take care of some other stuff. But this isn't even any of the stuff I planned on doing today. I just got super distracted hanging out with you guys and... Well, I mean, I was gonna clear out some space, like actually organize the garage into something that I can work with. But maybe this was better because that... Honestly, I don't think that would make a very entertaining video. This was probably a lot more entertaining because there's cool stuff and fun people. And we went to new places. Did we do all that? I don't know, I had fun. I hope you had fun. So I'll probably take care of the garage mess and turn it into an actual workspace on my own time. And then I'll show you guys the results. Speaking of results, today went pretty well. So we got some chunky pieces of brass and like a whole bunch of aluminum. I found another aluminum barbecue that just had these little strips. That'll actually be kind of annoying to process, but whatever. And then we got not one, but 2 car batteries. Just... You know, every time I find a car battery, it's like a friend that I really, really love that I haven't seen in the longest time just appears and runs up to me and says, "Happy birthday!" And for that like brief second, even though it's not my birthday, it becomes my birthday. That didn't really make any sense. But the point is, finding a car battery that is absolutely, totally for me is great. Oh yeah, and there's also a piece of extruded aluminum in there. So scrap went really well today, even though that was not the focus of the day at all. And then we've got these things. 2 pieces of real wood furniture. And both of which need a bit of a clean and a bit of a polish. But if you watched my last restoring furniture video, you know I got all the stuff to do that. So that's really not going to be a big deal. It is going to take a little time, but it's worth it. And then these. Right after giving away those 2 bags, I stumbled across these 2 bags. I feel like you guys might be wondering what a bag is worth, so let's look into that. Now it's going to be different because different places have different deposits and returns, but you know, let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did my camera do the dumb thing again? I think it probably did. So that bag has 17 10-cent ones, and this bag has 14 10-cent ones and 1 25-cent one. So I think we can average a grocery bag full as anywhere between $1.50 and $2. Now we all know. So even though I got a little distracted and I definitely spent more money than I made today, actually that might not really be true. We'll have to see. We found some good stuff. We had some fun, and I feel like I should steal a page from John Hill's books and come up with like a cool quote that really means something to me here. I don't have that yet. Right now, all I've got is asking you guys kindly, encouraging you, maybe even inspiring you, to leave it better than you found it. Now keep doing the thing.
We could try to make it something. Just